when even Fox News thinks you're crazy.
Finally, an evangelist influencer started preaching to her fellow passengers during a delay on an Alaska Airlines flight when the crew forced her right on off.
But I want to tell you that God's timing is perfect and God knows everything. And maybe he's sparing us from danger today. Oh my gosh, I didn't know the message of Jesus Christ was unsafe. I'll tell you what this is. It's called spiritual warfare. You know why? Yeah, because demons don't like the name of Jesus.
So I'm going to chime in on this real quick. I don't mind people expressing their faith or saying a prayer, but when you have to hold your phone and record yourself doing it for social media content, Kaylee, I'm not so sure that it was just to spread the good word and the good gospel. It sounded more like something to get some content on the interweb.
Yeah, my faith is very important to me, as I just mentioned. Literally a pastor's daughter, and the flight attendants wouldn't have had to escort her off that flight because I would have done it myself if I had been on that plane. That's not genuine. That's obnoxious. You're doing it for attention, and you're doing it to annoy other people. And I will rest my case on that.
The influencers have gone wild in the skies, Joey.
Listen, I don't know that woman. I don't know her intentions. I know the effect of it is probably a net negative because I think a lot of people would be less likely to show up to church for the first time in 20 years if that's how God spoke to them. I don't know. I'm not one to critique her, but if I'm sitting on that flight, I'm like, yeah, that's why I didn't go last week.
Well, and then saying to everyone else on the plane who might object to it that they could be demons. I mean, come on. It's way too far.
It's too far. I will say I'll be praying on my flight tonight that it takes off and goes to Nashville. But I'll be doing it quietly and to myself.
When even Fox News knows it's performative bullshit. I love how she said she began her commentary about that video with, I'm going to try to be honest for a second. I'm glad you're finally mixing things up over there on Fox. Trying to be honest for a change. But yeah, if you're losing this crowd, if this crowd is saying that what you're doing is performative, you might want to do a little inward searching. Because that's all this woman was on that plane. It was all performative. It was for content. And listen, I'm not opposed to making money off of content. I make money off of content. But man, if that's the kind of content you're going to make, consider yourself ostracized by a whole bunch of people. You keep doing that shit on airlines and you're going to wind up on a no-fly list. You're not going to be able to get on any of these fucking planes. Preach to any of them. You're going to be on Greyhound if they let you on. You know it's bad when the Christians are losing Fox fucking News.